Welcome back everyone, this is Retro Reselling, I'm George Ross. Today's video is going to be town centre charity shops versus outside charity shops. Is there really a difference with price, quality, time spent, etc? In the car now, going to go to town, park up, do a bit of thrifting, quickly show you what I've got there, how much I spent, and then I'll do the outside charity shops. So it'll take slightly longer. The theory is you get better quality for less money, but we will see. Let's go. Okay, in town now, we're parked up. So I'm going to do about 6 or 7 charity shops each, so it's fair. First things first, reseller phone setup. Mobile data on, plenty of data, and turn that sound on to vibrate. Bit embarrassing when it goes ka-ching and you're about to pay for something in a charity shop. That first one was a bust. That one can be hit and miss, not the best. Let's see the next one.
And that was a little piece of card.
Last two to go. Cracking finding that last one. Had to spend 55 quid. But they are a couple of beauties. I'll show you properly later.
I'm putting it all on the doorstep, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's the town charity shops completed. Got 5 items in total, so not too many, but surprisingly quite well for a town. So just quickly go through them. Got this England Adidas Rugby, I think British Lions tour, and they toured South Africa 2009. Had to pay a £5 for that one, but I was picking up sportswear, so that should see 20 plus, no problem. This bullseye game, I've sold plenty of these on Amazon, £2.50 into 20 plus again. This was quite nice. I scanned it in, you should see that in the video. £2.95, brand new and sealed ink cartridge, but it was scanning in at £49.95, I think it was. So that is a great little find there. These two pickups are why you shouldn't be scared to pay up for things, even though it's in a charity shop. I think it was £20, £35 this one. But looked up comps when I was there. This Pioneer compact disc recorder should be returning 100 plus. So even though I had to pay £35 for it, which some might think is a lot, yeah, it's going to be returning about 120. So after fees, looking at a healthy profit there. So we're going with this Sony. Don't know if you can see that, £20. But again, looked them up, it should be £85 return. So after fees, again, another healthy profit, and it's some cool retro items, which is good for a channel called Retro Reselling. Part 2 of the day now. I've had some lunch. We had parents' evening with the girls at the school. Both doing well, which is good news. And now I've done 7, I think it was 7 town charity shops. So to keep it fair, I'm going to find 7 out of town, sort of around the outside shops. Yeah, bring it with me again, see what we find, compare at the end, see what I spent, see how much time it took, and we'll have a conclusion at the end. So let's go. First up, we're at my local and probably nearest charity shop, which is a fairly hospice one. This one can be hot or cold. There's sort of no in between. It tends to be clothing and shoes I do well on. Sometimes board games. Served me quite well, this one. But yeah, a bit hit and miss. They can price something ridiculous, but then they sell other really good things dirt cheap. So yeah, we'll go in, see what we can find. Okay, so the first one done. As you can see from the footage, it is very up and down, especially them two coats. There's a Timberland coat. I think it's not even waxed cotton, but they wanted 50 quid for that. And I think I'd ask about that, if not less, on eBay if I bought it. And also a Barber quilted jacket, they wanted 30 quid, which again is about that price on eBay, sort of 30, 35. But I got a couple of things, nothing great, maybe even a fail. Got these Nike dry fit sort of workout bottoms, training bottoms, dry fit. £4 I paid. Yeah, I've done well with these, especially the football men's ones, but these are women's and they sort of only go for about £10–12. So from £4, that isn't very good really. But if not, the wife can have them. And then also I took a punt on these. These are also Timberland. I had to pay up £10 for these, but they're real suede leather. They're in good nick, good condition, good size 11. Hoping to get, I'd probably list them at £29.99, 25 to 30, yeah, something like that. But from £10, obviously I've had to pay up, so not the greatest margin, but it's still making hopefully about £15 after fees, so not too bad. Okay, this next shop is, or could be argued, it is a town centre one, but I'm not counting it as that because it is on the outside just. Like if I was going into town, I wouldn't walk here because it is just that bit far away. It does tables, chairs, etc. Sometimes electronics, like vintage electronics. I've done quite well here. Haven't been there for a while, so hopefully there's some goodies, but let's have a look, have a wander, fingers crossed. Okay, I have a dilemma. I don't pick up furniture as much, but there's this sort of beanstalk teak vintage unit for 30 quid plus only £10 delivery. It would fetch 3 figures, easy. I don't know if I can be bothered. I might get it, shove it in my garage, take nice pictures. Yeah, I think we'll get it. Ooh, look what I just spied. £4. Absolute bargains. About 40 to 60 quid for that. I literally only just spotted that. All the action comes here, retro reselling. I wasn't going to go in that shop. I'm blooming glad I did. So spent £50 in total. Got these aggressive inline skates, size 9, which is a good men's size. Yeah, paid £10, looking at least $35.99 to $40 hopefully. So that's nearly my money back already. And then I did end up getting that large sort of room divider, teak room divider, sort of 1970s. I said I didn't really want to get it, but then they are delivering it for only a tenner. I'm going to deliver it to my garage or to my house. I just got to put it away in my garage, take nice pictures, and when it sells, I get a courier company to pick up from my house, so there's no wrapping involved at all. So I hit the trigger on that one. So that was 30 plus 10 postage, 40. I've sold similar before, so looking at least 175 to 195. So from 40 quid, 185, I'm hoping. That's a good pickup. The last of all, my favourite, and you saw it when I picked it up, did have £4 on it, but because I bought the other two things and postage, and she seemed really nice, she just chucked it in for free, didn't have to pay. So I got this for free, sort of 1960s teak valet stand, and it's a child size, which is quite nice. Hang your jacket on, put your brush and soap and your trousers, hang your trousers up, which makes this one even better. When I was paying, I noticed Harrods of London, which just takes it up that extra notch. So I said 40 to 60 originally, but with this Harrods of London, I'm gonna try and get 75 to 85, I reckon, and it cost me nothing. Granny shop was open, but nothing. Very hit and miss again. But if there is something, it's dirt cheap, like 20p, 50p. But never mind. Next up. Right.
Unfortunately, I want to like personal computer, whereas a gaming computer. We quite how much it come back then, 1250. How long did it take your mate to get 5 years? About roughly about 21 they did one. They did it themselves. Yeah, basically.
Bop It Beats, £2, send it to Amazon, hopefully get 18.20. And this was quite nice, had to pay up again. This was 19.50, new, without tags, Le Creusot, French sort of grill pan. Yeah, pay 19.50, but I'm going to sell this as new, without tags. So should be looking at about 60 quid for that one. So not bad again, for paying up a bit.
I need
Swinging and missing that one. Yeah, we're getting a nice little pile going on, including the unit that needs to be delivered, so quite happy. Last stop, it's another Bernardo's, but it's quite a big one. I think it's a main donation centre, so you get loads of clothes and quite a lot of everything. Then it'll be 7v7, see back of mine, and we'll compare the results. Okay, so it's a couple of days later, Monday today. I've had time to process, sort out what I've got, reviewed the stats, ready for this conclusion. So 7 charity shops each in the end, so it's a level playing field. And started off in town obviously, and in total it took me an hour to get through all the charity shops and back to the car. Nice and quick. I picked up 5 items, totaling at £65.45, which that is an average of £13.09 an item, and I've put all the stats here so you can see, and I'll explain them. So yeah, it was 5 items in 3 charity shops out of the 7, so that's a conversion rate of 42.86%. So less than half of the charity shops in that hour I actually picked something up in. So from my £65 spend in town on these 5 items, I'm looking at listing these for £295 approximately, before fees, before lowering prices for slower movers. So again, we'll say about £220 to £250 safe for my £65. Onto the outer regions now of Chelmsford, where I'm based. It took a bit longer in the car, in here, everywhere. It took me approximately 1 hour and 3/4, almost 2 hours to do this round. And again, that was 7 charity shops. This time I picked up 11 items, so that's already an increase. And of that 11 items, I spent £99.50, and that's coming to an average per item of only £9.04p, which again is an improvement as my costs of purchases are down. So from the 7 charity shops outside of town, I picked up from 5 of them, making that conversion, again an increase, 71.43%. Now that's a lot better. It's gone from below half to 3/4, even though it's taken me longer and I've spent more money. So onto business. My £99.50 is approximately going to be listed, I've worked out roughly again, approximate, £454. So that's a big increase from £295 to £454. Even though it's taken me longer, I've picked up more items from more charity shops, better conversion rate, my price per item is down, and my listing potential is up. I might try another one of these maybe in the next month or so to see if these results are sort of consistent, or if it was just a one-off, like I've done really well, because I might go to town and pick up quite a lot, or you know, vice versa. So we'll come to this bridge again and cross it. But until then, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like or dislike, remember, I ain't scared. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I'm uploading videos, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Hello. Say hello, everyone.